Hello, beautiful people. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. How are you guys doing? Lekeni ndolele ko mufuleko panono, mufuleko fe panono, mufuleko fe panono. Itananani. Let's talk about this 30 pin issue that is trending. Itananani. 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 Fuleni ko first, fuleni. Hi guys, I missed you so much. Oh my goodness. I didn't want to go live today, but I thought, plus it's been a very, very tough day. Well, not really tough, but it's been a very stressful day for me. So I'm so tired. But I thought, you know what? Let me go live and talk about this 30 pin issue because honestly speaking, we need to change the narrative. Okay, we need to change the narrative. And I'm just trying to give my 2 cents with regards to this whole thing. So earlier today, those two that Z podcast guys, those two, well, guys, made a video mocking your maps, right? Because your maps refused to go on that Z podcast. Apparently he agreed, but then later on he spoke to his wife, and his wife then said, no, we want 30 pin. So this is where this 30 pin is coming from. Now, I'll see your comments later. Hi, Alice. How are you, Meshina? Now, guys, seriously speaking, the question I want to ask is this. Are you seriously telling me that when you go on that Z-Pod, all these people that go on that Z-Pod, that podcast, whatever you call it, it's free? It's free? Like seriously, every single person we've seen on that Z podcast have been there for free? Hey, God. That's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. And it needs to stop. Those guys are making money out of you. Listen, guys, it's time we change the narrative in Zambia. We cannot be used. It needs to stop. Now, let me just talk about the position with your maps. Did he do right? Yes, he did right. He did right to refuse and demand 30 pin. In fact, 30 pin yache pangachenda kwana 50 nangu 60. Why am I saying that? You as a person, all of you watching me here today, you need to put value to your life, to yourself. If you put value to yourself, people will value you. Begin to put value to yourself. If you don't put value to yourself, nobody is going to put value on you. It's like you're in business. If you continuously offer discounts, then you doubt your own product. You are doubting your own product. If I'm selling you this and I say to you, this cup is 10 pounds, it's either you have the 10 pounds or you don't have the 10 pounds to buy it. And I'm not going to budge down just because you have 8 pounds. I'm not going to do that because I know the value of this cup. Same applies to you as an individual. You need to know your own value. You cannot put on makeup, dress well, spray your expensive perfume, carry your leg, burn your fuel to go and sit and talk about your personal life for damn free. Hey, Tofia, God forbid. This needs to change. If you are there, this is a message to our celebrities, our Zambian musicians, those that want to go on that Z podcast. It's time you stop going to things for free. Put value to your life. Put value to the things that you do in life. If you don't value yourself, even it's just like a relationship. If you don't put value to your life and your relationship, a man will never value you or a man will never respect you because you have not put value to yourself. You are valueless. You are valueless. Okay, let's talk about, some people are saying, okay, but what about Dumisani? Look, if you've got a strategy, okay, that Z podcast people, those guys make money from publicity, from the views that they get, and you get nothing. Child, I need to sip on this. You can't go there for nothing. You must be paid. You must be paid for your time. Your time is precious. If you don't, never sink so low to a point whereby people begin to use you. In this life that we live in, you use me, I use you. It's a fair deal. It's a fair deal. Look at Dumisan. He went on that podcast. I didn't even know about him until that podcast. But look, he used that to his advantage. Why? Because he was marketing his masterclass thing, which gained him an extra 3,000 people. It worked for him because he had a strategy. Now, if you're going there and you don't have a strategy, just because you are just going there, guys, you need to change. If you are going to continue with this kind of mindset, then we are not going to grow as a people and as a nation. We can't grow. We seriously cannot grow. Okay, let's talk about publicity. Let's say maybe publicity. Your Maps does not need publicity in Zambia. He's public. He doesn't need that publicity. So I personally think that was an embarrassment and disrespect, and I can't even put another word to it. Dishonor of a person, dehumanizing a person to say, come and attend for free, and then make a video out of it later and laugh. That was just way bang out of order. Way bang out of order. And you musicians and celebrities that want to go on that podcast, think twice. Think twice before you do that. Is it going to benefit you in any way? How is it going to benefit you? Are you not already popular? What is it? The thing is this, right? We as people, we like stories. The minute you begin to fuel us with information, you are opening yourself a can of worms where people now consistently attack you. So if you don't fuel the fire as celebrities, if you don't fuel the fire, then there will be no social media bullying. There will be no bullying whatsoever. It's because you are fueling the fire. If something comes up, you are fueling the fire. Whether it's because you want to trend so that you make a little bit of money from Facebook, it's entirely up to you. But then your reputation is also at play here. Your own reputation. So my take on this 30-pin issue, absolutely justified. I would not even expect Your Maps to go on that platform, because we know already what's going to happen. We know what those guys want to do to Your Maps. They want to ask him about his personal life with Mwizukanji, his personal life with Kidis, and all of you Zambians, you will be on that podcast wanting to hear. But nishimwali when that breakup was public. But you want to hear more. You want him to fuel to fuel this social media thing. Sometimes it's not worth it. And I pray that you guys share this video and make sure that you follow and like my page. I just talk raw truth, uncensored, as it is. End of story. And if you are watching me today and you do think of going on that Z podcast, put value to your life. Don't be used. Time for being used is way gone. This same platform makes people money. Let it make money for you too. Imagine someone is getting 100,000 views on your story, and you, the owner of the story, is getting nothing. That is witchcraft. So guys, this is all I just wanted to say. I don't do very long videos, but Let me just read a few comments. She's right. People only want to see someone's downfall. Yeah, and it's true. Alicia, you're very right. People want to see someone's downfall. And you see, the thing about social media is that you've got to be strategic. If you're not strategic on social media, you consistently catch feelings, and then you always suffer from mental health, and you will always be depressed because people will troll you. They will troll you, drag you left, right, and center. It will only take your maps to say just a little thing, maybe out of a joke, and it will be blown out of proportion. Tuzivana, Mazambians in Mwamene Muriri, Tuzivana. We know. So there are certain things that if you want to go on a podcast, make sure that you are prepared to talk about your life, and you are prepared for the consequences that are going to come out of you talking. Are you fueling people that are just sitting there waiting for something to trend so that they talk about it? Or are you doing yourself any justice? Is the question that you need to ask yourself. I'm not saying please. Timwaya nga mulefwaya mwema celebrity kutimwaya mwaya tuwe ero ifo tukalatamba ero nga tuwatamba will come back here and analyze nishitwaishwa kai nish mwatuweva life here, and you've told us your life. You've literally washed your dirty linen in public. We know what you are, and we will have an opinion. We are entitled to that opinion. We are entitled to say what we think. So that's all I just wanted to say. So guys, don't blame your maps at your 30p. No, put value to your life. Put value. If you are a brand, if you want to create a brand, put value to your brand. And once you put value to your brand, people will begin to respect you for the value that you've put on your own brand. If you don't put value to your brand, people will use you left, right, and center. And at the end of it all, you feel very drained. And when you feel very drained, you feel very discouraged. Why? Because you made a mistake from the word go. So your footing, how you start, matters a lot. And it will determine where you are going. And my last words to you guys is that never count your dots from the forward, but count them backwards. Because when you do that, you'll understand and see where you're coming from and where you're going, and what you need to change in life. It's time we put a stop to people using us for fueling or for chasing clout or for whatever, whatever people, honestly, people here have got different motives and intentions, very different. We are not all the same that come here just for entertainment and hear the truth about what's going on in life. Some people just are here. They poke you just because they want you to say something. And when you do say something, you fall right into their trap. And when you fall into their trap, that's their plan done. So these are the words that I just wanted to share with you guys. And thank you very much for everyone for watching. Please don't forget to follow, like, and share this video, and I shall see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Love you loads, and goodbye. Mwah.